Hello, 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 everyone. It is Kate Weatherwise, your favorite weather girl, coming to you Monday evening, November 10th. It is 7:22 Pacific time, so that's 10:22 Eastern time. I am going to go into the reporting phase today, this evening, and talk about the weather that has been occurring and is still to come for the Mid Atlantic, the Ohio Valley, the Southeast, down into Florida. The wintertime temperatures they are experiencing. Lots of people woke up to snow this morning in Tennessee and Georgia and South Carolina, North Carolina, that whole little pocket right there. There's been a lot of snow there today, which, November time, early November snow in the South or the Ohio Valley, Upper Ohio Valley, yes. But the Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia area, no. They're typically warm through Thanksgiving, and if not beyond that. So, but we're seeing some up and down temperatures. It's supposed to get back up into the 70s in that area this weekend. So, but yesterday and today, tonight, overnight lows are looking like they're going to be in the teens and 20s there. And so I just wanted to take a tour around that area of the country and talk about what has happened today and what is going to happen tonight. So let's just get right into it. This is the current radar imagery. It can only do sections of the country at a time, not the whole country. So, but what it is showing you right now is what the winds are doing. And as I was speaking about last night on my forecast, the Mid-Atlantic area, specifically my hometown of Maryland, the winds are starting to ramp up. We have a 21 mile per hour gust in central Delaware, 17, 12, 12 around this area. There's some snow up into Pennsylvania. But if you come further south down into Virginia, and especially as you get into the mountains of eastern Montana, eastern Tennessee, and western North Carolina, there have been lots and lots of snow reports. Even out close to the coast, there's some snow reports and some mixed rain and snow out on the coast. Wilmington, North Carolina, just it's super crazy. Atlanta area. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit and we're going to take a look at these snow reports. And these are pretty recent too. This one is as of 6:34 my time, so that's 9:34 Eastern time. So that's about an hour, not even an hour ago. This is snow in our grapple falling currently. This one shows 6:25, 1.2 inches on the ground. This is sourced by a train spotter. I'm a train spotter, by the way, too. So I get sometimes, a lot of times when we have weather happening in my part of the country, I will definitely report this. And then when I'm looking at this website, it'll pop up with my reports of whatever it is I'm experiencing. So this is another one. This is as of 6:47 p.m., so just about 45 minutes ago. Snow accumulating on grass only. This is in the mountains of Virginia. So this whole area is experiencing some really, really, really wintertime temperatures. I was in Tennessee, down in the Chattanooga area. So that's down in here in January of this year. And it was cold. It was colder there than it was here at my house in Eastern Washington. It was cold. It was like 15 degrees at night, 10 to 15 degrees at night, and in the 20s during the day. It was cold. But the beautiful thing was it was brilliant blue skies. Sun was shining, but it was just cold. But anyway, we're going to go over to we're going to go over to the winds that are expecting, this area is expecting right now. This is the ECMWF. I'm actually going to go over to the rapid refresh because we're just looking at something that's, hold on a second. There we go. No, this doesn't look right because, well, I guess it is right. This is as of November 10th at 4 p.m. So let's go ahead and time. And then you can see down in here in the mountains, the temperatures are getting cooler and cooler. And this blue, light blue, dark blue, purple is just marching down, marching down, marching down. This is today. So the entire state of Tennessee into western North Carolina, into North Georgia, into North Alabama, into North Louisiana, all of West Virginia, and of course all of the upper Ohio Valley. They're cold. Ohio is going to experience a snowstorm overnight tonight. And then we'll start to see the temperatures retreat tomorrow. And like I said, again, over tomorrow night, look, even colder up here in West Virginia, the mountains of West Virginia. And then this pushes further east, as you know, these systems do, bringing cold air to the mid-Atlantic, to all of Pennsylvania. I mean, this whole area is going to be cold into tomorrow morning. So the entire region is below freezing. This entire region is below freezing, which is it's not not unheard of, but it is out of the ordinary. So then during the day, it starts to warm back up and it'll get back up above freezing. This is the rapid refresh. So I'm not going too far out in time because I wanted to just make this about something that's currently happening. But these are the current temperatures right now. You can see this cold air digging down from the central part of North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, all the way carving out into the Northeast. These are all corresponding temperatures in the teens and 20s, 30s, even down into South Florida, it's in the 60s. I used to live in South Florida. If it got into the 60s in November, it was like, what is going on? So what is happening here? The desert Southwest is still pretty warm, but getting back to what I'm talking about, I can talk about maps and stuff for days and days. So you can see this digging out, which if you go to back over here, to this map over here, this starts out as of 01Z, so that's 5 o'clock today. And we're going to go ahead in time. See, you see this, these blue lines are like the cold air. This is the warmer air. And then the black lines are the isobars depicting the wind. So it's moving forward. You can see this trough just digging out. And then all of this snow, there's snow squalls. It's been snowing in northwest lower Michigan for a good part of the day, into the Chicago area, into Ohio. This is what Ohio's experiencing this evening. And it just, this low, there's a high behind it. There's a low off the coast. So it's like squeezing. And that's what's going to give us all the wind in the mid-Atlantic area tomorrow. Between the high and the low, the wind picks up. And then this cold just continues to dig and dig and dig. And it's heading down to North Florida. And then it just kind of moves to the east. Move this up a little bit so you can see it. Moves to the east along with the precip, and then it starts to move out and things start to moderate. But this is at the end of the period, which is tomorrow night at 4 o'clock. The winds are still going, but the temperatures start to 4 o'clock Pacific time, so that's 7 o'clock tomorrow night, East Coast time, and 6 o'clock Central time. So by tomorrow evening, things start to get better as far as winds are concerned, and the temperatures aren't going to be quite as cold. Things are going to start to move out. But these past couple days, it's been cold, and then this is a pretty good high pressure, 1030 millibars, 1020, 1019. These are good high pressure systems. So that's why things start to sort of mellow out. But you can see even still up here on the Canadian side and into Ohio, there's still going to be a little bit of snow left over from these northwesterly winds that bring in lake effect snow or tend to do that. So this is an interesting weather map that, like I said, it doesn't typically happen this time of year with the snow falling in early November in the southeast, in the lower Ohio Valley, the mid-Atlantic, the North Carolina coast. Yeah. So it's just interesting. And that's what I bring to my channel too, is when there's something interesting happening, I love to report about it. So for those of you who are experiencing it, I've had people messaging me off and on all day about how cold it's been, the snow that's fallen at their house, and they live in, these generally in this area that I'm talking about. So verified experiences from people, and then these indicators here from train spotters, and sometimes it's police officers, sometimes it's the National Weather Service, have people out and about. So yeah. And then we're starting, like I said before, we're starting to see some wind pickup over here. So again, it's going to be a windy day tomorrow for the Mid-Atlantic. Winds are going to be kicking up. So just get ready for that. Hold your hat. Don't wear anything that's going to blow up over your face. But that's all I wanted to bring to the table tonight, talking about the weather currently that's happening in this part of the country. It's pretty unique. And, again, by this weekend, the temperatures are going to greatly moderate, and it's going to be back up over 70 degrees for a lot of these places. So it's just a brief shot of cold air, but I believe this part of the country is going to see more of these shots throughout the whole winter. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'll keep reporting on that. And that's it for now, guys. Have a good rest of your night. And again, if you're wanting to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or X at Kate Weatherwise. And of course, follow, subscribe, like all my channels, my YouTube channel, subscribe to it so you can get notified about when the latest video is out. And I will be back for more when things get cooking and I have something to say. All right, guys, have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Kate Weatherwise saying bye for now.